Nope. There you go. Perfect. Go. Oh, yes. Look at that. Alright, so last video you guys saw our sling was molting during feeding, and it was this sling right here. This is the Ceratojaris marshalli. We also have a juvenile one. You can see her right there at the entrance to her burrow. But anyways, this is the one that molted, and let me update you guys on how the molt went. As you saw, this is our Ceratojaris marshalli. You can see her silhouette right there. I'm going to open it up very carefully. I don't want to spook her, but she has made her enclosure. She's right there, guys. And let me tell you, her molt went successful. Look at her right there. And I don't know if you can see, but her abdomen is looking plump. So I'm not sure whether she's in pre-molt again, but I did feed her twice. 2 big crickets, like a little bit bigger than her. So I think she's in pre-molt again. So I'm excited for that. And as you can see, she has webbed her entire enclosure. So let me put it back inside and leave her be. But anyways, it was a crazy thing last video what we saw, and I thought it was gonna fail, but I'm so happy that it was successful. So another thing last video was that we saw that our Pekin Certes was in pre-molt. So let me show you what happened. So the day after the feeding video, she actually molted, and wow, look at her now, guys. She has definitely gotten much bigger. That's her previous molt. And yeah, she is definitely grown. But anyways, I just wanted to update you guys what happened to this one. So in last video, you guys saw that our P. Cambridgei is needing a rehouse very badly because look at her size now, guys. She has gotten so much bigger. Look at that. Look how big she's gotten. And this enclosure is not enough for her. So we will be addressing that in today's video. We will be rehousing her into a beautiful new enclosure. But look at her size. Wow. They grow way too fast. Oh man, look at that. I feel bad for her because this enclosure is really cramped. So I will be addressing that. So before we get started with building up the enclosure for our Psalmopoeus Cambridgei, I want to show you guys these 2 enclosures that I made out of these acrylic sheets that I got on Amazon for $20 Canadian. I'm in Canada. So, and I made these. What's cool about this is this has locking features. It has magnetic locks that I glued on. So it swings wide open, and when you close it, it just locks itself in. Great, right? It's really neat. This is the first model that I made, and it was a learning experience because this is the first time doing it. So when I designed the second one, I made it so that it opened, if I can get it to open, from the top like that, so you can do your business from the top down. Cool, right? But also, I made it so that it opens from the front, making it easier to rehouse if need be. You can go from the top, you can go from the front. Pretty cool, right? And it also has magnetic locking mechanisms, which I find really awesome. But anyways, let's put some substrate, put some decorations, cork bark, and whatnot onto this one. Cocoa fiber. May need to spray it down a little bit just so we can pack it down. Oh, it's actually pretty moist. What I want to do with this substrate is I want to slope it towards the back to just create that depth, make it look more aesthetically pleasing. So this is an arboreal tarantula. Obviously it will need height, but I noticed that these Psalmopoeus genus, they love to make a dirt current close to the ground, and they sometimes burrow, just like the last enclosure. They actually burrowed underneath. Alright, so next we got these 2 pieces of cork bark that I'm gonna stick together like this. Oops. and place it down the enclosure. I think it looks very naturalistic, and that's what I'm aiming for this enclosure. So I'm gonna put it, I might have to just bury it deep down there, push it down without breaking it. I think I should have placed this first in retrospect, but that's not bad at all. That looks really, really nice. And what we need is foliage. We need a bunch of plants to spice things up. Yeah, that actually looks really good, guys. Just the cork bark, it actually looks really nice. Alright, so time to put some plants in. And my goal for this is it being a bioactive terrarium. Alright, so first I'm gonna take this piece of moss that I got from my backyard. And normally you would want to sterilize this, but because I am adding isopods like springtails, all the mold will be broken down by them. Normally you'd want to rinse this this moss off just to get the hitchhikers out of the way. But look at that, just by adding the moss we've added a bit of greenery to the enclosure. I think it looks really nice there. We're gonna take this leaf cutting from a pothos plant and I am gonna stick it in the background. Alright, so next we'll be adding these mini oak figs, and their leaves resemble an oak, that's why it's called mini oak fig. But I think adding these will definitely make the foreground look so much better, and because of how they grow, they will trail up, and I hope they will trail up onto the wood. That's what I'm hoping for. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna give it a spray down. There you go, just to add to that humidity. Alright, so next on our list, we're gonna be adding these white, tiny little creatures. These are called springtails, and in the wild, they're great decomposers of any dead insects, plants, organic materials pretty much. And when they excrete waste, they will make a great fertilizer for these plants to keep on thriving. And plus, they also eat mold, so we will definitely need all the help we can get. So I'm gonna take a piece of charcoal and just tap it on. Alright, so this is the final look of our bioactive vivarium for our Psalmopoeus Cambridgei. As you can see, the plant choices that I used for this enclosure mixes well perfectly, and it looks really stunning, guys. Just the back kind of looks bare, but you don't have to look at that. Alright, so now it's time to rehouse our Psalmopoeus Cambridgei. She is down there, kind of nervous because they are pretty quick, but it should be okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. This is kind of nerve-wracking, but I got myself a catch cup over here. Place that. This is her enclosure right now, and let us just lure her out. I hate to destroy her web, but she is just right there. Let's just let her naturally walk onto... Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, bud. She's just right there. Look how big she's gone, guys. Look at that. Alright, come on now. Time to go to your new home. Let's just make her walk up to it. Nope. There you go. Perfect. Go. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, you can see her going in there now. Oh, he just missed her. She's actually, yeah, so she actually went to the back here, and you can see her right there. And she is now in her new home, and I'm very happy that we finally got to do this. It actually looks very stunning, guys. I really love what we've done with this. I really like making these, and I do want to make these bioactive enclosures more for our tarantulas when they get older. But anyways, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing as it can help grow our channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.